Hey, so I'm getting a lot of questions about OptinLinks. How exactly does it work? What does it do? And the video, I guess, didn't make some points as clear as they should be. And a lot of people are kind of looking for inspiration on how to use this best. So I created this quick video so you guys can see. Now, for the purpose of this initial training, I'm going to go ahead and show you the pages I created before I start doing stuff here. I have a page here I created called Newsletter Updates. This is a very simple page where I'm going to put these buttons. Alright, this could be any page on your blog. This could be any post on your blog. It could be something that you wrote up about a bonus. It could be something that you wrote up about an affiliate program you want to promote and you want people to sign up to your list for updates. It could be anything, really. It could be any page. It doesn't have to be this. I also created a thank you page where I want people to go to once they're done. Theoretically, your thank you page could be a bonus delivery. It could be really anything. It could be a membership page with videos, training. It could be anything. But it's a secure page that can't be accessed until they've signed up to your newsletter list. So let me jump back over to OptinLinks. I have already gone ahead and created actually a few because I wanted to mess around. So I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opt-in forms created, and all of these use a different template, a different theme, so they all look different. These are all pop-ups, and here you can see the shortcode I would paste into my page or post in order to view it. I'm going to go ahead and create one last one, and just for the sake of understanding, I've already synced up a get response. I already did that step. It's kind of boring, so that's already done. So I'm one step ahead here. So let me go ahead and create a quick opt-in link here. I'm going to use the last template for this, which is called rounded opt-in form, and I'm going to name it rounded opt-in form also, so that it's easy to keep track. I am using this campaign, which is what I created. It's a generic newsletter campaign for my blog. I am using the thank you page I created earlier as a secure target page where people will go once they sign up. I am telling OptinLinks to show an opt-in form as a pop-up, and I am also telling it to confirm double opt-in in order to access the thank you page. I'm leaving these two unchecked because I don't need them, and I'm clicking create opt-in link. This creates my final 6th opt-in code right at the bottom over here. Over here you can start seeing some of the clicks and tracks that have shown up on the account already. I just enabled this a few minutes ago, so some clicks are starting to come in already, probably from me. Alright, so let me jump over to the page and show you how you can drop this into the page. So let's go to pages, and here's my newsletter updates page. I'm going to click edit on this. I already have some pre-existing code here that I was messing around with, so I'm going to delete that. I am in visual mode, as you can see, and I typed in some basic text. Click one of the links below to sign up to my newsletter, and then I'm going to embed all 6 buttons so that you can see what they all look like. So I'm going to click the opt-in links shortcode helper icon here, and I'm going to select the default opt-in form. Next I'm going to select the default squeeze form. I'm going to drop in the third one, the flat rate opt-in. I'm going to drop in, let's see what's next, highlight opt-in. Now I'm going to drop in the night lights opt-in form, and the last one is the rounded opt-in form. And since I have no idea what each of these is, I'm going to name them default opt-in squeeze. So we're going to call this default opt-in default squeeze, and then we have flat highlight night rounded. Flat highlight night. This will make sense in a minute. And rounded on the end here. Cool. These are just plain text links, okay? So let me go ahead and update this. I'll show you the cool buttons later. Page is live. Let me go ahead and view this page, opening it up in a new window. So here I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different opt-in forms. When I click this, it shows me an opt-in form. I'm getting a warning, of course, because I'm logged in as admin. Regular users won't see this. As a matter of fact, let's do this as a regular user. So let me go ahead and pop open Google Chrome, because I rarely use it and I probably won't be logged in. Let's get this in view. And let's jump over to the page as a regular Joe Blow user here. Now you can see here's the opt-in form, the default. This is what your users would see. They'd have to enter your email address here to get in. Here is your default squeeze. Here's your default, your flat. This is your highlight template. And this is your night lights template. And this is the rounded template. Okay, so that's what all the templates look like. I'm getting that question a lot, so that's kind of been settled. Now on this page, if you don't feel like creating a text link, like, it's nice because you can put text inside of a paragraph, and when they click the text, they're asked for more information. So that's a really nice feature, but some people want to use buttons, and you can also drop in buttons as well. If I can just click here on the helper again, this time I'll create a button, and it's going to ask you what you want to put in. I'll put in opt-in text. I can select the color I want. I want the text, I want the button to be red. That's okay. I want it to be gradient. You have gradient, you have flat, and you have 3D. I'm gonna go with 3D. Why not? And then I'm gonna go ahead and select the opt-in form from here, and it drops in the code on the bottom. Now when I update this page and I refresh it, I can now see the button here, and that button just drops right in anywhere you want. I can put this button on the sidebar. I can put this button anywhere on the blog. In fact, let's try to put it into a sidebar right now. Let me copy this, and let's go over to widgets. In my primary sidebar, let's go ahead and add a new text widget. Let's drag that sucker up here. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to paste that right inside. And mind you, I'm using Genesis. So that's saved. Let's go refresh the front page. I now have the opt-in form right there. So I could make that into an attractive call to action, like instead of default link opt-in, I could say get newsletter updates now. It's a terrible call to action, don't use that. And when I refresh this page, my actual text has changed as well, so now when they click this, they can opt in. So that's an example of where I can put the button, but it actually goes beyond that, because really it's using its own button type for this. I could theoretically use my own image, I imagine. In fact, I'm going to try it out right now. I'm going to pause this, I'm going to create a quick image, and I'm going to try to use an image with an opt-in link. So give me 1 second here. Okay, and I'm back, and I was testing out dropping just your own image into opt-in link, and it works, so, which is kind of crazy. So check it out. You know how you can create these text links here, and these text links, when you look at them in the front of the page, let me go to the front end here and show it to you. They're just regular text links. Well, I can actually go into this text link in text mode. Notice I'm not in visual mode here. I'm actually in text mode. And if I paste in the URL, that's straight from WordPress, from the media library. I have this inside the media library. Let me show you that step by step. If I go to add media, and if I select the banner that's already up here, which I know it's in here somewhere, there it is. And if I insert that into the page, right, and if I update this, when I refresh this page, I now have a button that when I click pops up, the pop-up, which is pretty crazy. I love it. Which means I can use this on sidebars now, and I'm gonna use this on sidebars like crazy. So let me jump over to my widgets and let me just test this out in real time. And let me go back to that widget I created earlier, and I'm gonna change it out from that boring button. I'm gonna paste in the code I just created. I'm gonna save that, and now you should see a nice button on the sidebar here. Well, that's my theme doing that, not necessarily the plugin. But when I click this, that's beautiful. I love it. So now you can have a bunch of buttons running down the sidebar that actually open up an opt-in form instead of sending people to affiliate links. So you can collect leads before you send them to affiliate links. If you can't see the value in that, I mean, that's incredible. So before I even send them to the affiliate link to get their free squeeze page plugin, I can collect their email address, then send them straight to the download page. That's fantastic. So that's how you use this plugin. That's the various ways to use it. I hope that kind of answers all the questions. You can create all kinds of, I really don't like how that's showing up. Let me see if I can move that down.